Hey, so what's up? So some of y'all are too young to even know what CDs are. You've been raised in this digital age. But I want to talk a little bit about hip hop, and I want to just show y'all a little bit of my collection. Probably like the last CDs. I don't really buy CDs either anymore. But I want to show y'all some of the last CDs I bought, and tell you what I think about them. So feel free to leave comments if you disagree with me or if you agree with me, because I'm the hip hop intellectual, but I'm probably right and you're wrong. So, but I'm always open for discourse. Everybody knows this guy's one of my favorite rappers. This is Blueprint 3 by Jay-Z. Now, I didn't think this was good. Like, I'm a big Jay-Z fan, but I'm very honest fan. Like, I don't just like everything he or anybody else puts out just because they put out one album or a lot of albums. Like, they're still open for judgment, and this album is not one of his best. I don't really like Blueprint 3. Really, I don't. There's maybe 2 or 3 songs on here I like, but that's it. So there you go, Jay-Z. And by the way, I want to prove a point too. Like, to me, you're not a real music fan if you don't really support your artist. Like, go buy, like, you don't have to buy CDs. I know you can download off iTunes, but like, if you just stealing like all their music, like, man, value their music, value their art, value their craft. Especially you artists who want people to value yours. Okay. Next CD is by a guy named Jay-Z. This is American Gangster. This is one of his better albums to me. This album, I believe, to me, in the Jay-Z category, goes about 4th of his. He got a lot of albums, so to be up that high, I think it's around 4 or 5 maybe. But this is a good album. This is his second to last album. His last album is Blueprint 3. I don't count Watch the Throne. That was him and Kanye's album. But here it is. Jay-Z, American Gangster. This was a really good album. Especially, a lot of people didn't like Kingdom Come. So this was a good comeback album after that. I actually like Kingdom Come though. So that was one of the last albums I bought. More recently, as in last year, Odyssey, The Good Fight. My first Odyssey purchase. I really got into Odyssey late 2014. My homeboy Figs was trying to put me on the Odyssey, and Science Omega, they tried to put me on Odyssey way back. And I just thought he was okay. You know, I thought he was, you know, the classic throwback, you know, underground sound of the early 90s. Didn't really feel like he brought me anything new, but anyway, The Good Fight is one of the better albums of 2015. 2015 was an amazing year, by the way, of hip-hop. I'll keep saying that. Like, it was an amazing year, and this is one of the reasons, The Good Fight. So if you haven't heard Odyssey, and you want to check him out, I know I put videos of the concert I went to last year in Nashville, but this is a good album. Really, really, really good album. So check it out, Odyssey, The Good Fight. I really like Odyssey because if I were still rapping, I'd probably rap about a lot of things he talks about. He talks about human emotions, conflicts. He talks about the way he sees the world. And he just doesn't rap about rapping. He raps about things that I think everybody can relate to. So Odyssey, real quick. I'm gonna get quicker, guys. Here we go. To Pimp a Butterfly. I said it. To Pimp a Butterfly. I actually bought it, people. I bought the album. Like, I didn't download it. I bought it. But it's one of the best albums I heard in the past, that's right, 10 years. I said it on Duke's Corner, and I'll still say it's one of the best albums I've ever heard, period. Point blank. That's all I'm gonna say, because I already did a video on that one. This for Jane Derange right here. Yes, I own almost, well, I'm not gonna lie. Nas is one of my top 5 rappers. Godson, not one of my favorite albums, but I bought it. It might be the last, no, I bought Hip Hop Is Dead. But Godson is one of the, I don't know, Nas just really fails me on albums. I think he's one of the best artists of all time, best hip hop artists of all time. He did an amazing work called Illmatic. He did an amazing work called It Was Written, two of probably my favorite 10 albums of all time. So he's near and dear to my heart, Nasir Jones. But yeah, Jane Derange, do you have physical copies of your man's CD? Like, you better, if you're a real fan. Next CD, I gotta open it up right, is, I can't get it open. Oh, so I guess I'm missing a page of it, but it's a Rawkus release, and it was Lyricist Lounge, the last Lyricist Lounge. It was alright. It was like the fall of Rawkus started falling off, but anyway. Here, I talked about this real quick. Kingdom Come, Jay-Z. I know I got a lot of Jay-Z CDs. I know I got like all of them. Actually, I don't have all of them, and there's one I really don't like. Or there's a few I don't like, so don't get it confused. Kingdom Come is somewhere in the middle for me with him. Probably, I don't know how many albums he's got, 10 or so, something like that. But it's probably around, actually it's probably around 8 or 9, you know. It's not one of his best works. It's really, the first half of the album I really love, but anyway. So, next album, one of my favorite albums of all time, and it's called Late Registration. One of the great works. I actually said To Pimp a Butterfly was the best album since this album. So, not gonna go too much detail there. Common, Finding Forever, a CD I bought. Really good CD, but not great. Just a really good CD. Common's best album to me is like Water for Chocolate and Resurrection. B is somewhere right around there. Finding Forever, maybe his 4th or 5th best album. One of my favorite albums of all time, Blueprint. That's right, Blueprint, one of the greatest works, Jay-Z. I don't know, this is either his 1st or 2nd best album, and the other one is this one. Reasonable Doubt, that's right. By the way, I bought this, people. I bought Unfinished Business, R. Kelly and Jay-Z. And I think I had the first one somewhere, but I bought this. Not really that great, but it's got a couple joints on it. Now I'm getting into Detroit. This is Dirty District 3. All my people know I'm into Detroit, Jay Dilla, Slum Village, Black Milk, all that. I love Detroit music. Then we're going to Slum Village. This is a great piece of work right here. This is a prequel to a classic. This was before the album titled Slum Village, but this has got some joints on it. Prequel to a classic is great. This is a great mixtape. Got Frank and Dank. Oh man, yeah. And I have a variety of CDs. I got like Pharrell in my mind. I like this CD. Hey, I was a Neptunes fan. I like Neptunes. I like Pharrell, and I like In My Mind. But this album, not great. It's not great at all. Actually, it's one of them albums I say just got a few cuts. Common, B, classic, get over it. Black Milk, probably his best album to me, Popular Demand. I really love this album. That's my man, Black Milk, one of the greats as far as producer and rapper. Holla at him. And last but not least is your boy, Randall Duke, R. Lamar, Cool Hand Duke. This is my last work, and I'm proud of it. So anyway, that's me. I went on for a long time, but yo, it's R. Lamar, Hip Hop Empowerment. So I figured I'd talk a little bit of hip hop with y'all today. Is that okay? I'm crazy. The sun's out. I feel good. I love you, and I love hip hop. Peace.